We are live. It's Trivia Tuesday live with your host, Dr. Jones. Nurse Betty will be joining us shortly.
1, 2, 3. I said 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I said 1.
If you're just tuning in, make sure you're subscribed to the Dr. Jones music channel. Let you participate in our live chat once we get rolling. Looks like we got Shannon and Laura showing up so far in our chat. Welcome. And hashtag Me Too Cindy. I think Shannon was commenting she had no video before we started the live video. I had a little camera issue with my main camera, and so I started a little bit late.
Sing it out. Come on, let me show you what it's all about. Reading and writing, arithmetic, all the branches of the learning tree.
But listen without the roots of love, let me tell you, girl.
The education ain't complete. Just gonna show you how to get it in.
Spell me and you as a dude. Listen to me, baby, that's all you gotta do.
ABC, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. All simple as do, re, mi. ABC, 1, 2, 3, baby, you
All right. While we're waiting for people to find the broadcast, tune in and Nurse Betty to join us. How's everyone's week been? Okay, as always, I'm starting with a music trivia. Well, not as always, as usual. Starting with our music trivia. The songs I'm playing are the Billboard Hot 100 hits from a specific year in our history. If you can dial in that year, let me know. Give it a few songs, listen. You only get one guess at this.
Want some whiskey in your water, sugar in your tea? What's all this crazy question they're asking me? This is the craziest party that could ever be.
I love this song.
Don't turn on the lights, cause I don't wanna see. Mama told me not to go. Mama told me not to go. That ain't the way to have fun, no. Open up the window, let some air into this room. I think I'm almost choking from the smell of stale perfume. And that cigarette you're smoking, I'll scare me up to death.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Some exciting football games happen this weekend. Divisional round of our playoffs.
That ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, son.
Niners are one game away from a Super Bowl. It's exciting stuff for all of our Northern California Niners fans out there.
Someone's knocking at the door. I'm looking at my girl, but she passed out on the floor. I've seen so many things I ain't never seen before. Don't know what it is. I don't want to see no more. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. She said that ain't the way to have fun, son. That ain't the way to have fun, no. Mama told me, 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 oh yeah. Mama told me not to go.
It doesn't happen often, but this weekend I actually called the outcomes of all 4 games. Now, either way this goes, if the Niners make it, either way it goes on the other side, it's going to be exciting because either they get the rematch with Kansas City from 2 years ago, or they go back to another Niners Super Bowl. Against the Bengals, and the Bengals' last appearances in the Super Bowl was against the Niners back in the 80s. Both of Bengals' 80s appearances in the Super Bowl were against the Niners.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Nurse Bethy here with us now.
What is it good for? Absolutely. Now listen to me. Oh, I despise. 'Cause it means destruction of innocent lives. War means tears to thousands of mothers' eyes.
Yeah, that Chiefs game was like a crazy battle of the quarterbacks.
I said war. Good God, y'all. What is it good
Downright battle of the quarterbacks.
Now get sad again. Oh, Lord. What is it good for? Absolutely. Now listen to me.
So Laura's got the first guess in on the year. She's using her turn up to guess 1973. Unfortunately, 1973 is not correct. That is not the year.
Wars caused unrest within the younger generation. Induction, then destruction. Who wants to die? Oh, war. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely. Sad. War. Oh, yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely. Listen to me. War. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker. War. It got one friend, that's the Undertaker. Oh, war has shattered many young men's dreams, made him disabled, bitter and mean. Life is much too short and precious. It's been fighting wars each day. War can't give life, it can only take it away. Oh, war. Good God, y'all. What is it good for? Absolutely. Say it again. War. Oh, Lord. What is it good for? Absolutely. Listen to me. War. It ain't nothing but a heartbreaker.
All right, Nurse Bethy, say hi to everyone out there. Let's get a mic check.
Hi, guys.
Undertaker. Peace, love, and understanding. Tell me, is there no place for the everyday? They say we must fight to keep our freedom, but Lord knows there's got to be a better way. Oh, war. God, y'all.
All right, while we're still waiting for people to join the broadcast, let's bring it in a little bit. Welcome, everybody. You are watching Trivia Tuesday live. I'm Dr. Jones. Next to me is the lovely Nurse Bethy.
American woman gonna mess your mind. American woman, she gonna mess your mind. American woman gonna mess your mind.
We do this just about every Tuesday here on DJ TV. Every Tuesday we can. We want to thank you all for tuning in.
Say M, say E, say R, say I.
We've been doing it every Tuesday since all this COVID madness started. Since they started like padlocking people in their homes and separating families and all these just atrocities, these crimes against humanity, and they're nothing short of crimes against humanity. Something else you can catch Nurse Bethy and I doing. People who've been really struggling through all of these crimes against humanity, trying to help protect our constitutional rights, being stuck between a rock and a hard place. We've been back in the blue, back to Blue, Nevada County. Come down and join us at one of our rallies, or just look for us on the web at backtobluenevadacounty.what.
Or
And you can find us on all forms of social media like Instabook and Facegram and Snap Talks. Snap Talks.
better.
Snip. Dick Jacks. Dick Jacks.
There you go.
Tick Chats. Find us on Tick Chats.
I think that's the winner right there. Yep.
Oh, Diana joined us too. Our next rally is actually just next Saturday, Saturday the 29th, between 2 and 5 p.m. We're going to be in a downtown Grass Valley Safeway parking lot, waving those flags, expressing our First Amendment rights and freedoms, peacefully gathering and expressing our grievances and views in a public forum. So we like to just try to keep it positive, even if we have grievances. There's positive ways to express grievances. So always remember that.
And with this particular rally, we wanted to make sure that we sort of emphasize the family friendliness of our rallies. And we want to give a big shout out to Miss Cindy, who came to the rally on Saturday. She got to be there for the whole thing. She got some really great pictures, and the big highlight of the rally was a little girl who screamed constantly, like Splash Mountain for the first time
So it was
style.
like screaming
but
and-
it was
and
just
waving her
it
sign.
was so
and-
cute, and Cindy got some really cute pictures of her, and she and her dad were brand new to our rallies, and they were awesome. So everybody commented on how much fun it was to have kids there, and so we want to make sure that the whole community knows that we are family friendly, and we have been right from the start. But yes. So
Well, we've been family friendly. Some of the people who like to drive by the rallies haven't always been family friendly with their, vocabulary and such. All right, we are Dr. Jones Music Services. We do a lot more than just these Tuesday night broadcasts. We're also available for private parties, corporate events, weddings, bar mitzvahs. We haven't done a bar mitzvah yet. I keep saying that, but we haven't done a bar mitzvah
Not yet.
So I don't even
Not
know
yet.
if I'm available for bar mitzvahs.
you are.
Okay.
Because it says it on the website, and the internet never lies. Al Gore's internet never lies, so we are good.
But other than just tuning into our broadcasts and telling all your friends and family about us and supporting us that way, other ways you can support this broadcast is through digital tipping. Right through Venmo is a very easy, secure way to do that. At Dr. Jones and Nurse Betty. PayPal information is also available upon request. We have that coming soon. But you can even just scan your screen with another device and get that QR code right now. And we will throw that information in the corner of the screen in case you want to access it later. Put it right there. And we can get that later. So we're still playing the hits of a specific year in our history. Don't forget about that.
Lonely feeling.
A couple people out there still have their guesses available. Laura's used up hers with 1973. That was wrong and is not the 1973 hits.
Silent footsteps.
Okay, about Trivia Tuesday. In my hand, I have the official answer sheet.
No sugar tonight.
Our panel of judges have worked all week painstakingly to scour the earth for some of the most entertaining and fun. No, just kidding. I found some questions today that are going to be great for all of you guys. Fun night of trivia ahead of us. For some reason, my mic just sounds weird in my ears, and I can't hear myself, so it's weird. I don't know if it's not plugged in right or something.
Of her mind. Quiet movements. Where I can find
Something's not right in my monitor.
for me. With her eyes. Now I'm falling
Give it some more love.
from her skies.
A little more of that.
Coffee, no sugar tonight. Tea, no sugar to stand beside me. No sugar to ride.
All right.
Da-da-da-da.
As always, we're going to go through our normal categories. I have no bonus round for you tonight, but we have some good daily doubles sprinkled throughout. Starting with the this and that category, that's going to be your general trivia, random facts. Could be this, could be that. Everything is fair game in this category. Who is ready to play? Who do we have? We have Randy, Laura, Diana. Shannon was there. She hasn't commented since she said she had no video, I think. Yeah. I'm here but no video.
And that was after you started.
Oh.
So for some reason it glitched out or something on her.
Oh, and she asked if we're doing trivia tonight.
Jocko says yes, and I believe him when we talk about the things I see.
In the chat.
She hasn't got the faith or the guts to leave him when they're standing in each other's way. You're tripping back now to places you've been to. You wonder what you're gonna find. You know you've been wrong, but it won't be long before you leave him all far behind. 'Cause it's the new Mother Nature taking over. It's the new splendid lady.
See, how long have we been live now?
It's the new
Not showing me my counter.
taking over. She's giving us all. She's giving us all.
Since 8:11.
Jocko said no when I came back last
I was a
time.
little late.
Like I lost a friend. No use calling
There's Shannon. We got her back.
There we go. There's Shannon. Hi, Shannon.
Okay.
in a corner basement. The situation must be right. A bag of goodies and
We got Laura, Diana, Randy, Shannon. So far.
taking over.
I'm sure Greg will tune in at some time or another.
The lady comes and goes.
Cindy's out there too.
Mother Nature taking over. She's giving us all.
Okay, our first this and that question tonight.
Lonely feeling, yes, and I believe inside the things I say.
What literary figure is associated with the address 221B Baker Street?
Sudden darkness, song, and it won't be long. I can see. Mother Nature taking
221B Baker Street. What literary figure lives there? All right, Greg's just in time for question number 1. Good job, Greg. Okay, Randy's first in with an answer. Laura is agreeing with Randy. They're both saying Sherlock Holmes. Greg says James Bond. Uh-oh, I lost my list.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far, just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. On that you can depend and never worry.
Okay, Shannon's agreeing with Laura. If you said Sherlock Holmes, then you would be correct. That's what's wrong with this thing. There we go. Still getting Shannon. Yes, it's Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes at 221 Baker Street, London. Okay. In NATO's phonetic alphabet, what is the letter F referred to as? What do they use? What word do they use for F? There we go. So Randy says 1978 on the music.
I know you must follow the sun wherever it leads. But remember, if you should fall short,
Unfortunately, Randy is not right.
remember life holds for you one guarantee. You'll always have me. And if you should miss my love one of these old days, if you should ever miss the arms that used to hold you so close, or the lips that used to touch yours so tender, just remember what I told you
So it's Whiskey Tango F Joe Biden. Whiskey Tango F Joe Biden.
That sounds like a really great song title to me.
Whiskey Tango F Joe Biden?
Yeah.
I think I need to write the song now. Yes, F is for Foxtrot. Shannon coming in with the right answer there. Cindy taking a guess at the music with 1974. 1974 is not correct either. So far we've had 73, 74, and 78 all eliminated. So yes, Foxtrot. It's Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Yes.
You know, what the, yeah. Oh, I need another song.
I was a dispatcher.
I lost my list, and now we have no music. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one from that year. There we go. FJB edition for your car. Yeah, Whiskey Tango F Joe Biden. That just is kind of catchy, isn't it?
It's very catchy. Yep. Oh, and it,
That's the state of our country. The state of our country is Whiskey Tango F Joe Biden.
and we have to remember from here on out that Randy's trivia name is Randy Savage,
Yeah.
and he has a sound effect as well. It was the big explosion.
It's not working.
That one.
There.
Yep.
Something's wrong with my looper.
Uh-oh.
Trigger mode. On, off. There we go. Okay.
There we go. There's Randy's sound effect.
Okay, we'll go to the next question and then I'll put in another song here. Get ready. Foxtrot was a dance. Yes, it was a dance. Okay, what sign of the zodiac are you if you were born on leap day? I think people who are born on leap day should get like their own zodiac. Since their birthday really only comes around once every 4 years, so the planetary's alignment's gotta be whack.
Very true.
Right where my looper goes.
Never been a sinner, I never sinned. I got a friend in Jesus. So you know that when I die.
Okay, let's see. We got Laura coming in with Pisces. Randy saying a frog. Cindy saying Aquarius. Shannon saying Pisces. Diana saying boo-hoo. What month is boo-hoo? Whatever comes after Aquarius. So yes, it is Pisces. Pisces is correct. If you said Pisces, give yourself some points. Make sure you're keeping score because you're going to need some of those points for our daily doubles. Give yourself whatever kind of points you feel like. So good job for saying Pisces out there. Okay, what color crayon did Crayola rename Peach in 1962? Yes, 1962, Crayola took one of their colors of crayons and call it Peach now. But what was it called before 62? Okay, Randy says flesh. Laura says nude. Shannon says orange. Greg says Caucasian.
Lady, lovely lady,
Caucasian colored crayon.
rolling slowly towards the sun. Green-eyed lady, ocean lady.
Randy is actually correct with flesh.
Every raging wave
It was called
that
flesh.
comes.
And then they renamed the color flesh to peach.
Green-eyed lady,
That was probably a good choice.
And they did it in 1962. I mean, that's like early wokeness.
Yes.
So yes, flesh is the correct answer we're looking for there. Good job, Randy. He was the first in with an answer too. Randy quick with it. Okay, in 1940, automaker Packard was the first to introduce what feature to cars that has now... Oh, there's all kinds of spelling mistakes in that one. That has now become a standard equipment. Not a standard equipment, now becomes standard equipment. I will fix that slide here momentarily, so it doesn't read as confusing. There, now it's better. In 1940, automaker Packard was the first to introduce what featured two cars that has now become standard equipment. Okay, Randy says windshield wipers. Cindy says trunk. Shannon says windshield wipers. Laura says seatbelts. Seatbelts.
Green-eyed lady, windswept lady.
Okay, at first, a lot of people didn't go for this and made it optional because it took up too much of the trunk space.
Green-eyed lady, ocean lady.
So it's not the trunk, and I don't think the windshield wipers took up too much of the trunk space or the seatbelts. Spare tire, that would take up trunk space, but no, it's not the answer we're looking for.
Dressed in love, she lives for life.
This feature wasn't moved till under the hood until 1954. When Pontiac was the first to offer this feature in a car under the hood.
And lonely lovers free.
Before then, it was bulky and took up a lot of trunk space.
This karma's gonna get you. Gonna knock you right in the head.
So nobody has guessed the music here yet. Looks like, let's see. Laura, Randy, Diana.
A jack, battery, exhaust pipes. Car battery was optional. People didn't go for it because it took up too much trunk space. Actually, early cars didn't have batteries. They didn't have electronic starts.
Yeah.
They had crank starts.
Yes. So I think Shannon and Greg are the only two that haven't used up their guesses for the music here yet.
So 1940, automaker Packard was the first to introduce air conditioning to cars. It was bulky, took up a lot of trunk space, and it wasn't put under the hood until 1954, the first automaker to put it under the hood was Pontiac. Air conditioning is the answer we were looking for. So I get points there.
You do. Good job.
Some karma's gonna get you.
Okay. Oh, back.
Everyone you meet,
I think it's philology. What is philology the study of?
surely not a little pain and fear.
And I got another slide that needs
There for you
correction.
there. When you're everywhere, come and get your share. Where we all shine on. Like the moon and the stars and the sun. Yeah, we all shine on. Come on and on and on. Yeah, yeah. All right.
Study of sunlight. Nope, it is not sunlight. Measurement. Shannon saying language. Judges, what do you say? Let's see if the judges, what do you accept language? Studio audience, what do you say? We'll take language as a correct answer. It is not measurements. It's not ocean currents. It's literature and language, how it relates to literature, and more like how language and linguistics and human speech are in the study of that in literature. So yes, language, linguistics, and literature. But language and how it relates to literature specifically, not just the study of languages. But yes, good job, Shannon. That was one of the tougher questions this week. Okay. What does the term 86 mean in the restaurant industry? What does it originally mean in the restaurant industry?
2 days later, Papa passed.
Now you most commonly hear it, and this isn't the answer I'm looking for, as not allowed or you've been kicked out of an establishment.
So every morning before I went to school, I fed the chickens and I
That's what you most commonly hear it, and that's what is being
that I couldn't go on. I wanted
used
to just run away from home, but I
for most commonly now, but that's not actually
his eyes on his dying
what it means and what it's used for.
son.
Oh, yep. Someone has worked in restaurants, because I see the right answer on there. Out of an item, yes, in the restaurant industry.
Rain came and washed all
It's a term used as out of an item, or an item not available, or an item no longer in stock, or not accessible. So yes, an item's 86th. That's how people get 86 from an establishment. They're not welcome there, or get out. They need to be rid of that person, so they 86 them. They're out of them. So yes, out of an item. Good job, Laura. Laura knows her restaurant knowledge.
Yes. Good job, Laura.
And that's why they use it for being kicked out. That's where it originated from. Okay. Wait, this isn't the right question. Hold on. I have to check something, because that should be in the next category. I'll leave it on here. How many did I do already? That's the last one. Okay. Okay. Now I need to find another song. I got distracted on my question. Still no one's guessed it, huh?
Not yet. Shannon and
Let me
Grader.
find a song that might just totally give it away here. No. Let's play the number one hit from that year. What is like the total number one hit? Oh, this is really the number one hit from that year? Okay, the number one hit from this year in music that we're playing the Billboard Hot 100s is this hot dance pop track right here.
Craig says 77.
77 is not correct. It is not 77. Okay, that concludes the this and that category. I think we got through them all. Yep. Bringing us to the people you may or may not know category. This is your famous people, historical figures, pop culture, celebrities, actors, actresses, presidents. Real people that actually walk this earth. Not fictitious people or literary characters like before. Okay, which U.S. president had a mockingbird he carried on his shoulder? Actually, this president is reported to have a number of singing bird pets that he took along with him. Places. Apparently, he was obsessed with singing birds.
And friends just can't be found like a bridge over troubled waters. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled.
So we say Teddy, 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 Teddy. Everyone's going with Teddy, huh? That's not right. Nope. Okay, if you're still typing in your answer, if you're viewing in TV land and you're not joining us in the chat and you're guessing Teddy too, you're wrong. But if you happen to be typing Thomas Jefferson, you would be right. So Shannon's saying 1970, moved to California that year. Yes, it's 1970.
Good job, Shannon.
The hits of 1970. Here was the number 2 song of that year.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time
All right.
you are near?
So yes, Thomas Jefferson actually reported to during his presidency. There are times where he is having presidential meetings with a mockingbird on his shoulder.
That was a nice tie-in with the song about birds.
Fall down from the sky every time
Okay.
you
Fred
walk by
Schneider was a member of what famous 80s band?
me. They long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the
I can break from 1970s music after the song now, right?
Okay.
Okay. Camera's a little crooked, but I'm not letting it bug me.
That is why all the girls inside
Greg's got an answer in, Lori's got an answer in, Randy's got an answer in. Freddie and the Dreamers, huh?
just like me.
They were mostly popular in the 80s. The band was actually formed in 1976. billed as the world's greatest party band. Actually, that's what they bill themselves as. World's greatest party band for over 30 years. Nope. He wasn't a member of the Carpenters.
Fell in the gate. Someone reached in and grabbed it. Was a raw lobster.
He was a member of this band right here. Greg is absolutely correct. The B-52s is the answer we're looking for. Yes. Fred Schneider of the B-52s. Yeah. Oh, and Greg's calling the song Rock Lobster. All right. Let's just keep this going. Good job there, Greg. Okay, which of the four Beatles was the oldest? Who is the oldest Beatle?
We were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. Somebody went under a dock, and there they saw a rock. It wasn't a rock.
Go on, baby.
It was a rock.
John, Paul, Ringo, and George. Who is the oldest? We all know Paul was the youngest. That's kind of given. So we got one vote Ringo, one vote George, another vote for Ringo. Cindy coming in with John. Shannon saying George. Okay, looks like Greg and Laura taking the points on this one. It was Ringo. Ringo was the oldest of the four main Beatles. Okay, make sure you write those points down. Hope you're keeping score for when we get to our Daily Double. Yes, that's the sound of Daily Doubles. This is your opportunity to wager some of those hard-earned points on your confidence of your answer for this next question. Tonight's people you may or may not know Daily Double category is Wrong Scene Robert. Oh, some of you might have played this before. Robert Downey Jr. has a tendency to wander into the wrong scene of movies. He's wandered into the wrong scene of a great movie here once again. Right here. Robert Downey Jr. has wandered onto the wrong set again. What actor should be here? What actor should be in Robert Downey Jr. place? We got this full screen for you right there. It's not some of my greatest work. His head's a little cartoony big, but
Still really good. Randy, that's great.
It's a wave. Mermaid waving. Waving to mermaid. Waving sea man.
extra points if you know the movie. If you can name the movie.
Dolphins wailing.
It's actually not the Karate Kid. Yes, that is Mr. Miyagi. And yes, that is Ralph Macchio. So if you said Ralph Macchio, give yourself some points, because yes, that's Ralph Macchio supposed to be there, not Robert Downey Jr. But it's not the Karate Kid. It's the Karate Kid 2. It's a scene from the Karate Kid 2. So yes, that's Ralph Macchio, the Karate Kid. Good job, guys. Everyone saying the Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio. Give yourself some points, but see that the water behind him and stuff there in Okinawa. Yeah, okay, it's let's bring it back. Boop. Okay. Wax on, wax off. Randy. See, they let that get you. They don't try to censor that.
I know, right?
But God forbid you say ivermectin.
And there goes our YouTube stream.
Red lights start flashing at YouTube headquarters. Okay, let's just keep this moving. Good job there on the Daily Double. Okay, what founding father was the U.S.'s first postmaster general? I just heard an interesting, weird fact about this founding father.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, before moving to the U.S., they had a residence in England, and a few years back, they were doing some excavating and renovating on his former residence to turn it into a museum for him, and they found a pit in the basement area that was about 1 meter by 1 meter, containing 2,000 fragments of bones of 12 distinctly different people.
Really?
Yeah. But it's not so sinister as you might think, actually. His early partner and like business partner and someone who he lived with at the time, and a doctor that he lived with at that residence, was one of the early pioneers of human anatomy. And so they would actually do, because it was frowned upon, a little bit of grave robbing and stuff like that to experiment on. And so that's what it's believed to be, because some of the forensic evidence found leans towards that. Okay, now I need another song. Hold on. Oh, I heard the narwhal. Stick with that little punk. Yeah, ooh, right? Greg. Oh man. But yeah, kind of interesting. Yeah, look it up if you want to. It's like totally a fact and real. So I'm not capping it here. Okay. Adolf Sachs was credited with inventing what? What did Adolf Sachs invent? Yeah, actually, see if I can find something here. On that note, I'll show you guys this headline from CNN Politics. What CNN Politics has to think about that. Oh, really? My camera froze up.
Honey, I'm sure to steer you wrong. I am dying.
Okay, let's go to this headline from CNN Politics on that note. Why Biden's son of a bitch moment is nothing like Trump's attacks on reporters. Really? Really? Is that not nuts? They're already trying to downplay it. Okay. So Greg says Adolf Sachs invented the saxophone. Andy says he invented the ukulele. Laura says saxophone. Shannon says a musical instrument, which technically is correct because it was the saxophone. Yes, Adolf Sachs invented the saxophone. Lying dog-faced pony soldier, end of message. Okay. What is Mark Wahlberg's famous nickname? Okay, we got Marky Mark. If you're saying Marky Mark or some form of Marky Mark, however you spell it, I don't know how it's supposed to be spelled. My source had one word, but Marky Mark as like one word with a Y, M-A-R-K-Y, Marky Mark. Yes, Marky Mark. Well, he was actually very more well known for pop music than his acting. No, just kidding. Half people go, what? Marky Mark did music? Because he's been such an accomplished actor since he got out of music. Kind of hilarious. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg, he's brother of one of the famous New Kids on the Block, Donnie Wahlberg. So yes, there's actually like a whole herd of Wahlberg brothers. So I think they own Boston or something like that. So okay, and that brings us halfway through, concluding our people you may or may not know category. You guys knew some of those. Good job out there. Don't forget, we're going to be back here next Tuesday. Put that on your calendar. Write it down. Set a reminder to make sure you tune in next Tuesday at 8 p.m.-ish as we get rolling with next Tuesday's Trivia Tuesday Live. Something else you can put in your calendar is this Saturday, 1/29/22 from 2 to 5 p.m. Flag Waving Freedom Fest downtown Grass Valley parking lot. I just grabbed a chunk of song, so this one ended up in there. Yes, it's going to be our party, and we'll be collecting liberal tears at this party, so they can cry if they want to. Their feelings will be noted. And come on down, join us. It's family friendly and fun, and we're going to have all kinds of fun music and dancing, maybe some refreshments, who knows, might do something special. Okay. Brings us to our sports and games category. Who's ready for some sports and games? I changed it to not just all sports, I throw games, like even board games, questions into sports and games. It's just the competitive category, because not everyone is just sports knowledgeable as they want to be, and they might know something about Monopoly. So and underwater model. Ooh, wait. Oh yeah, he was an underwater model. That's right.
Underwear.
You know, he did a bar modeling too, and he was one of those in the early 90s people who would actually model for places painted.
Really?
Yeah, like live mannequins. They would do live mannequins and like paint people, and
Wow.
they would just stand in front of businesses. Any hockey? Okay. Who is nicknamed Mr. November after hitting Major League Baseball's first ever November homer? Sometimes there is hockey, yes.
Everybody's learning now. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari with me. Early in the morning we'll be starting out. Some honeys will be baking the scene. I loaded up my woody with the
I was on my high school surf team. I actually helped found it. There was no other surf teams in the district, so we couldn't have any meets. So.
Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning now. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari. At Huntington, Malibu, they're shooting the beer. At Rincon, they're walking the nose.
Plus, Citrus Heights, California isn't really the greatest place to have a surf team.
I was going to say, the fact that you weren't anywhere near an ocean might have had something to do with that, but what do I know, right?
We would just stand up in the back of our friend's VW bus with no seats as he's driving around the back streets, and if you could stand up and not get too banged up, then you're doing good. Okay, we got Greg saying Derek Jeter, Diana saying Bummer, Randy saying Reggie Jackson. What team does Bummer play for?
Surfing is big
Wait, no, just
in
kidding.
Sunset Beach. They do it in South Africa too. They're all getting stoked on this surfing craze from Hawaii to the shores of Peru. So now let's come on, baby, wait and see. Yes, I'm gonna take you surfing with me. Come on, baby.
Okay, Greg is actually correct. It's Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter is Mr. November. Derek Jeter's the answer we're looking for. Thought we were done with the people you may not know category. Well, that one snuck into sports. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I love this one.
Okay, how many suspects are there in a game of Clue? In a game of Clue, how many suspects are there? It was Joe Biden with the economy in America. Oh, wait. Okay, Greg's first in with an answer with 8. Laura following with 6. See if we get some more answers in there before I spit the answer.
Hi, Clayton.
Oh, Clayton has joined us. Welcome, Clayton. We miss you. Oh, I went to oldies. I grabbed an oldies list. It's actually an oldies but goodies list. That's what it's called. Okay, Greg says 8, Laura says 6, Clayton says 5. The only answers I see on the board so far. So if you are typing your answer, type quick because I'm about to spit it. It's 6. That is correct. It's 6. Good job, Laura. There's only 6 of them. Now, what were they? I forgot to look them up. It's Colonel Mustard.
Yeah, this is the Big Bopper speaking.
Miss Peacock.
Oh, you
What?
sweet thing.
What are all their names?
Do I what? Will I?
The Professor.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, you know what I
Miss
like.
Scarlet.
Miss Scarlet. Okay, we got
Lace and a
4.
pretty face and a ponytail hanging.
I was gonna say Professor Plum, but that's Strawberry Shortcake. Huh. You think Colonel Mustard, you start thinking food, so it must be Professor Plum.
It must be. No, that's not Strawberry Shortcake. That's Candyland.
No, Professor Plum is Strawberry Shortcake.
Is it? Okay. I think Professor Plum is in there. Yeah. Okay. So Greg's getting him. Yeah.
Oh, it is Professor Plum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail.
Miss. I think it's Mrs. White.
A wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go
Yeah.
round,
Okay.
round.
So
There ain't
It is
nobody
Professor
so
Plum.
like a big-eyed
So we
girl.
got-
Make me act
yeah.
so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
So what's the name of Strawberry Shortcake?
Pick you up at 8 and don't be late. But baby,
That's Professor
I ain't got no
Professor Plum
money, honey.
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
Oh, all right, honey, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face, ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in a walk and a giggle.
See if I
in
can
a
find
talk.
it here.
Lord, made the world go round.
He was the bad guy,
There
wasn't
ain't
he?
nothing in the world like a big
I don't know.
girl to make me act so
Okay,
funny.
Colonel
Make me
Mustard,
spend my money, make me
Professor
feel
Plum,
real loose like
Mrs.
a long
Peacock,
goose
Miss
like a
Scarlet,
dog. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
Mrs. White.
Oh, he was the Purple Pie Man, not Professor Plum.
Yeah, okay.
He was a peculiar Purple Pie Man. Okay. Mrs. White and Mr. Green.
Yeah, Mr. Green. Yep. Good job, you guys.
Okay. Let's keep moving. There's 6 of them. Okay, what do you have to be in the NBA to win the Eddie Gottlieb Trophy? If you're in the NBA and you've received the Eddie Gottlieb Trophy, you did what the last season? You were what? Or did what? Or had to do something? I'm eating cookies. So Greg's saying it's MVP. Mopping up sweat. You had to be the #1 sweat mopper in the NBA. It'd be funny because in some professions, this person probably would be the #1 sweat mopper or, gopher or whatever, because it's Rookie of the Year is what we're looking for. The Rookie of the Year gets the Gottlieb Trophy. Yes, Rookie of the Year is the answer we're looking for. So good job on the answer there, Randy. I'm just kidding. Yeah, craziness in Canada. Have you seen what the Canadian truck drivers are doing? Oh, thousands and thousands of Canadian truck drivers have occupied the streets of Ottawa and are still rolling in, surrounding the capital, closing off the streets, shutting the city down until Canada ends the crap.
Wow.
And also, at the same time, refusing to carry loads around. Harper Valley PTA. So yes, Rookie of the Year gets the Gottlieb Trophy. Next question. Let's see here. Where are we at on the questions here? Oh, it's that. I lost my sound effect. Okay, there we go. It's that time of year. Yes, we are going into our final week of the NFL playoffs when we find out who goes to the big game, the Super Bowl. So the rest of our questions here in our sports and games this week are all going to be football questions. NFL and football questions. So hope you guys are ready for that. Let's see what the Harper Valley PTA has to think about a Super Bowl party. Okay. Our first football question actually has to do with the Super Bowl. What team holds a record for forcing the most turnovers in a Super Bowl? Let's see here. This team forced a record of 9 turnovers, 4 interceptions, and 5 lost fumbles during one Super Bowl. 9 turnovers during one Super Bowl. And they still lost. No, just kidding. They won, but... Randy's going with the Raiders. Raiders is not correct. 49ers is not correct. Now this happened in Super Bowl 27 against the Buffalo Bills. The answer we're looking for is the Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys against the Buffalo Bills. Super Bowl 27, 9. Yeah, good job there, Greg. Greg got it just in time. Okay, which NFL team has the longest season ticket waiting list?
Johnny is a joker, he's a bird, a very funny joker, he's a bird, but when he jokes my honey, he's a dog, his joking ain't so funny, what a dog. Johnny is a joker that's trying to steal my baby.
The Bengals. Maybe now.
Johnny sings a love song like a bird, sings the sweetest love song you ever heard, but when he sings to my gal, what a howl. To me he's just a wolf dog on the prowl.
Okay, Greg's got his answer in.
My baby, he's a bird dog. Hey, bird dog,
Oh, Bengals, Packers, Bears.
hey, bird dog, you're on the wrong trail. Bird dog, you better leave my
Okay, Greg is actually right with the Green Bay Packers. Apparently, the Green Bay Packers wait list for season tickets is extremely long. Some people aren't expected to get their name up on it for like 10 years. Not anymore. It might be changing soon. Oh, okay. They won't have Aaron Rodgers, so.
He's a bird, he tiptoed up to reach her. He's a bird, well he's a teacher's pet.
I'll just keep these oldies going for the rest of the night. It sounds fun.
What a dog.
Okay. Our next question. What team did the Green Bay Packers, speaking of Packers, beat by 25 points in the first Super Bowl? They creamed them. What team was it that the Green Bay Packers creamed in the first Super Bowl? Oh, that sounds great. Okay, Greg says Colts. Laura says Bills. It wasn't the Colts. First Super Bowl. It wasn't the Bills. Was Green Bay Packers versus Kansas City. Yes, good job, Randy. It was Kansas City losing by 25 points to the Green Bay Packers in the first ever Super Bowl. Randy taking the points on that one.
Yeah, good job, Randy.
Okay, what football term is also the name of the dimple on the bottom of a wine bottle? You guys are unfamiliar, the bottom of wine bottles have, like real wine bottles, have a dimple that goes up in. They're made with a dimple in on the bottom, and it's from when wine bottles were hand blown to give it structural integrity. But that dimple on the bottom of a wine bottle is called what? It's also a football term.
I'm guessing it's not football team.
No. No, they don't call the dimple on the bottom of a wine bottle the year you graduated from high school.
Oh, I thought Randy had that one for sure. Dang it. Sorry, Randy.
A fumble. So Greg's first with an answer in. He says fumble. Uh-oh. I don't have my buzzer. My buzzer's broken. It's not a fumble. It's not a field goal. It's not an interception. It's not a safety.
Hail Mary.
Come on, Greg. I thought you were like a wine aficionado. I don't think that's an official football term.
But it should be. That's great. That is great. All in favor of cock block becoming a football term. I'm in. Oh, that's what you were talking about, Randy. Just kidding.
I know, Randy. Okay, that dimple on the bottom of the wine bottle is actually called a punt. It's a punt.
I did not know that one.
So, yes, it's the punt on a wine bottle. That's what they call it. And that concludes the sports and games category, bringing us to our final category of the night, our film and television category. This category is going to be everything big screen, little screen, could be TVs, commercials, television shows, movies, maybe even really huge viral videos. I haven't really done that yet, but I mean, this day and age, that kind of has to count, huh? You never know. Okay.
Yeah. You can shake it one time for me. Has to come over, baby. Shake it going. Now let's get real low.
Excuse me. Okay. What Texas Instrument product does ET use to phone home?
It is not a calculator.
What? You just gave it away. I was waiting for a lot of them to guess a calculator. That was a one-trick guess. Was it a TI-66? It had to be a TI-66. So Greg says the calculator. Welcome back, Shannon. He did not use a phone to phone home. Nope. Heads up, we're detecting copyright audio in your stream. Your stream may be... Just shut up, YouTube. Okay. Okay, it was a Texas Instruments Speak and Spell. You guys remember the orange Speak and Spell? A, B, C. With the raspy voice robot guy. Yes, it was a Speak and Spell, which was made by Texas Instrument. I can find a picture of a Speak and Spell here.
And squeeze him tight and find out what you wanna know. If it's love, if it really is there in his kiss? About the way he acts. Oh no, that's not the way. And you're not listening to all I say. If you wanna know if he loves you so, it's in his kiss. Oh yeah, it's in his kiss.
Right there, it was one of these. Everyone's got to remember the Speak and Spell. No matter what age you are, if you're alive right now, you remember the Speak and Spell. Unless you were in a cave. Or not alive when they were around. But if you were alive when they were around, you have to remember them. Okay. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Okay. What 1994 cult film featured a day in the lives of characters Dante and Randall?
Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Feel like jumping, baby, won't you join me, please? I don't like begging, but now I'm on bended knee.
Yeah, the Texas Instrument computer that was like a big silver box, like this big. It was like huge and heavy. And then you had the big keyboard part that went on it with it. And the keyboard took the game cartridges as well. And you had like the Alien Invaders game. And there was all kinds of cool games for that. It was a great computer. One of the #1 home computers of its time at Texas Instrument.
I got to get to moving, baby, I ain't lying. My heart is beating rhythm and it's right on time. So be my guest, you've got nothing to lose. Won't you let me take you on a sea cruise? Ooh-wee, baby.
Yeah, the base computer, the TI-99, was just the part that took the cartridges to compete with the Commodore 64.
Feel like jumping, baby, won't you join me, please? I don't like begging, but
And that looked like this. Here, let's see here. Let me get it here. Right there. There's a TI-99 base. And then if you were a hot shot, you had the TI-99 4A, which the expanded hard drive, so you could store stuff, do some computer programming, and you just hook this up with one of those conversion switch boxes to your normal TV, or you could get a CRT monitor for it, but generally people just use them with their home TVs. But you would get the big silver connection box, and you'd connect it like that there, and that had your disk drive and your expandable storage. And I think it had like 56 up to 56 megabytes of storage, hard drive. 56.
Feelings of love.
But yeah, that's what they look like. Yeah, so Laura had this one right here. Yeah. I remember the day my dad, he came home with one of these in the 80s. And my mom was mad because he spent a lot of our money on it. And he said that this was the future. Every home was going to have a computer, and she thought he was crazy. Great computers, though. Okay. So, back to this question anyways. It was not Bill and Ted. That was not Dante and Randall. That was Bill and Ted. And it was multiple days in their lives of Bill and Ted. Greg was actually correct with Clerks. 1994, Clerks came out, and that was a day in the lives of characters Dante and Randall. I know I totally covered up the question and started talking about computers and sidetracked from. Okay, in Star Wars franchise, how many languages is C-3PO fluent in? He says it a few times throughout the film franchises. It's always part of his introduction. He's a protocol droid, fluent in how many languages? He just says over a certain number. So it's not a specific number, it's over a specific number.
Feelings like I've never lost you.
3.
And feelings like I'll never have you again in my life.
3 is not correct. Randy says 2,000. Shannon says 1,000 plus. Laura says 3,000. So far, Laura's the closest. It's over 6,000. C-3PO's line is fluent in over 6,000 languages. Yes, 6,000 languages. Remember, it's intergalactic. Okay. Clayton changes his answer to 5. Okay. Which, this brings us to our next and final Daily Double. If you guys are unfamiliar with how to play, or you're tuning in and you haven't subscribed to the Dr. Jones Music channel and you're just playing along yelling the answers at your screen, this is your opportunity to wager some of your hard-earned points on your confidence and your answer for this next question. Our Daily Double in the film and television category tonight is film strips. Yes. I'm not going to show you a strip of film. I'm going to show you a strip of film. Not a film of stripping, a strip of film. Get that straight, Greg. And you are to guess what film it is. Little strip like this. What film is this a strip of? I got that full screen for you right here. It's Starbucks and a croissant, so it's obviously a film with a white girl. Wait, that's not a Starbucks. This might be one of the roots of white girl Starbucks obsession, though.
I'm a believer, I couldn't leave her if I
Oh, Peter comes in.
Hi, Peter.
Welcome, Peter. Peter says breakfast at Tiffany's. Greg says Austin Powers. Laura says breakfast at Tiffany's. Randy says, hello, Peter. Nope, Randy, that is not the movie it is. Hello, Peter was a good film, though. No, just kidding. I don't know if there is a movie called Hello, Peter.
I'm coming home, I've done my time.
Okay, if you said breakfast at Tiffany's, or if you're currently typing breakfast at Tiffany's, you would be correct. Yes! That's Hepburn with her croissant and coffee in the iconic shot from Breakfast at Tiffany's. So that is correct. Yeah, I'm wondering if this even subconsciously is like the whole white girl obsession with Starbucks. Is the image of the paper coffee cup with the croissant.
It could be.
Oh, glad you're feeling better there, Peter.
Yes. Yes, we were so glad, Peter.
Oh, I skipped forward too. Okay, next question. Good job there. Peter was quick with that. Peter nailed it. So did Laura. What popular animated show features characters named after famous artists?
It's been 3 long years. Do you still want me? If I don't see a ribbon around the old tree, I'll stay on the bus. Forget about us. Put the blame on me. If I don't see a yellow ribbon around the old tree.
Yeah, Shannon. Peter got over the COVID Rona. So if you're saying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Greg said it. Shannon said good job, Greg, and Randy said yep, Greg got it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is the answer we're looking for. Good job. Okay. What are Rocky and Bullwinkle's full names? Yes, they're mentioned multiple times. They say their full names. What are their full names?
Feeling so blue, thinking about you and the love we once knew. And each time I do, it brings back those memories of El Monte. Remember the dance, I held you so tight. The satins were singing in the still of the night. You gave me your heart and your love undying. Now I'm alone. I'm sitting here crying. If only they have those dances again, I'd know where to find you and all my old friends. The shields would sing, you cheated, you lied, and the heartbeats, you're 1,000 miles away, and the medallions with the letter and
Sweet words of his mortality.
Marvin and Johnny.
Okay, he's not Rocky Raccoon because he's a squirrel.
And then Tony Allen with
So he can't be Rocky Raccoon.
and I,
And yes, he is Bullwinkle Moose, but he has a middle initial.
Earth Angel, will you be mine?
Laura coming in with Rocky J. Squirrel and Bullwinkle Moose. That is the closest answer we've gotten so far.
To those days of the past, I'd show you a love
This is the Penguins.
that would last.
The Penguins is the band currently playing.
Those wonderful dances in El Monte.
So yes, it is Rocky J. Squirrel and Bullwinkle J. Moose. Yes, they both have the same middle initial. Don't know what the J stands for, but it's Rocky J. Squirrel and Bullwinkle J. Moose. Moose and Squirrel. Oh, I need more song.
Everything they see, but my girl has more fun around, and you know she'd rather be with me.
Okay.
Me, oh my, lucky guy.
Oh, this is our final question of the night. In 1985 movie, The Breakfast Club, what did Brian the Brain do to get Saturday attention?
Some boys love to run around. They don't think about the things they do. But this boy wants to settle down, and you know he'd rather be with you. Me, oh my, lucky guy is what I am. Tell you why you understand. She don't fly, although she can. Some girls love to run around, love to handle everything they see. But my girl,
Okay, so Laura says a gun in the locker. Randy says smoke in the boys' room. Peter says cheat on an exam. I saw a recent fan theory on the Breakfast Club movie that the only person that had Saturday attention is the crazy girl, and everyone else was in her head. Everyone she wished she wanted to be.
So it was
Hence
prequel
the
to Fight Club.
hence the whole fantasy of becoming pretty and nailing down the popular jock kid from school. And yeah.
The one I adore, love you forever.
It was Brian the Brain who brought the gun to school, and the funny thing is the joke about it is how pathetic it was, as it wasn't even a real gun. It was a flare gun. So yes, Brian the Brain had a gun in his locker, but it was just a flare gun. Good job, Laura, on that one. That's a very, very difficult film knowledge trivia question there. So yes, he had a flare gun at school.
Someday I'll be the vision of your happiness. Oh, oh, Earth Angel, please be.
Yeah, total Ali Sheedy moment. Total Ali Sheedy moment. But yeah, that fan theory I thought was interesting, that it's Ali Sheedy's character, the crazy chick, and it's all in her head. All the characters, the whole thing. None of it happened. There was no breaking of windows, no running around the school, no pot in the locker. Like, all of it seems very far-fetched anyways, so that would kind of make sense. I like when she's doing the snow on her drawing with her dandruff. Okay, well, that concludes our night here, Trivia Tuesday Live. I am out of questions, so hopefully you guys are out of answers. I mean, you can keep answering if you want, but I have no more questions for you. So.
I was just looking this up. So Shannon said that it was actually Rocket Bullwinkle, and I'm not, or Rocket and Bullwinkle, and I'm not finding that. So I'm curious on that, Shannon. I just looked up the origin. I don't see that anywhere, so I'm curious.
Don't forget, stay away from LAR, from Omicron Persei 8. Be safe out there this week. Okay, well, we're out of time, out of questions. I'm getting hungry. Want to thank you all for joining and playing along. If you tuned in or you're tuning in after the fact, make sure you're subscribed to the Dr. Jones Music Channel. Hit that bell while you're at it. Make sure you smash that like button. Special thanks go out to our players in our live chat tonight. Shannon, Randy, Laura, Diana, Greg, Cindy, Peter, and Clayton. You all did wonderful tonight. Don't forget, check out Back to Blue Nevada County. Come out and join us this Saturday, 2 to 5 p.m. for our Flag Wave and Freedom Fest. We're going to have all kinds of family fun going on out there. Just a good old time. What else? You have anything else?
Nope, I think we're... Well, go Niners, for sure.
Go Niners.
Go
Yes,
Niners.
we got a fun-filled football weekend coming up. Some great games to look forward to. So I think it's going to be Niners Rams. I'd like to see Niners Kansas City, but I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. The Rams are tight. So but I think the Niners have what it takes.
I think so too.
So they're good. You know, I don't know. So Niners Rams is going to be the best game. Kansas City is going to be an okay game. So let's see. Like to see Kansas City get there, but that game is going to be, I think, weak, and I have a feeling Bengals are going to pull ahead. So Niners Rams is going to be the game to watch, especially for all the Niners fans. So, but you can't watch it live if you're a Niners fan because the Rams are limiting ticket sales, so you can't go. Sorry.
That's pretty good.
So, but my pick is Niners over Rams, and I'd like to see Kansas City, but I don't know. So San Francisco, Kansas City in the Super Bowl is probably going to be where it's going to be. Is my guess. So that's my call.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
We love you all.
Don't forget, tune in next Tuesday for another great Trivia Tuesday Live. This is Dr. Jones and Nurse Bethy taking you all once again. Have a good night.
Burn my house, steal my car. You drink my liquor from my old fruit jar. You do anything that you wanna do. But honey, lay off of them shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. For the money, two for the show. Free to get ready now, go cat go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but let off of my blue suede shoe. But it's blue suede shoe, blue suede shoe, yeah, blue suede shoe, baby, blue suede shoe. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe.
That's all, folks.
Hey, lady, you call him Dr. Jones.
My professional name.